れたものはいつか思い出すはずでしょう。消えた夢の影を探した寂しさの答え、儚さを愛触れてた風に流れて、僕は君を愛せていたか。少し気づくことが遅すぎ、だんすが消えてゆく明日さえも崩れ落ちてゆく。何もないここで一人きり、いつかまた最後の日を迎えられてみれ。また生まれ落ちた君が望む日を。
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. This time it's going to be a generic rant that I do want to talk about.
Well. I guess I'm gonna do a reaction.
As for those who are fully aware what I'm about to say, I'm not sorry for like the rant videos I made in the past about other people.
I'm trying to say
Try to make false claims about me.
I'm gonna try extremely hard to maintain my composure, and I mean extremely hard.
Lie constantly, be a creep on the internet, and then make themselves even look more stupid.
Go stupid.
To be honest, I don't feel sorry for those kind of people. Why should I? And I understand where people come from when it comes to forgiveness, but the only time I can only forgive someone unless I know for sure that they're willing to like redeem themselves, and they need to be able to prove it right in front of me. I'm not just talking about in person. It could be a video clips, it could be pictures. Well, you can trust pictures either way, but it's like I need to know for a fact that these people have redeemed themselves and are willing to actually go ahead and stop with the nonsense. Because I'll be honest, I don't make videos on people just because I feel like it. I only make videos on people who deserve it. Because let's be real, guys, not once had I made an apology video to any of those individuals. And you guys should be fully aware, like, especially when I have the evidence right on video, I have clips, I send links, just to go forward and let it be known that this is what I'm talking about. This is the person that can't be trusted. This is a person who doesn't deserve any sort of second chance, doesn't deserve any sort of sympathy.
Pop goes the weasel.
I won't let you get away with this!
don't get in this day and age why people are so weak-minded. Because I'm not naive to the fact that I'd be willing to actually make an apology video. I'd only make an apology unless I don't get my facts right, unless I'm proven wrong and I make an error, because I get it, people make mistakes. Not everything I say is true. Sometimes I either don't keep track of what I'm saying, but I literally forget sometimes what I say. But to always make sure whether I'm right or wrong, always make sure I have the factual evidence run in front of you guys on video. I'm not going to deny that, because I will never feel sorry for a scumbag, a narcissist, a sociopath, or a creep. And I can say this, none of these people have actually got a W over me. A lot of them have been suffering L's, not just from me, but from other YouTubers, from other content creators. And I do want to address the fact that the Octave account...
Okay, this video needs to be addressed to Octave. I don't know who the hell you are, dude, but stop falsely accusing people that I'm cool with, or once cool with, of being pedos, because where's your proof of evidence? Send me proof of evidence, like in links and stuff like that, or whatever, because I don't see the proof. If I don't see the proof, I'm not going to believe a word you said. And even if there was proof of evidence, I'm sure they're going to try and debunk it. So I don't think there's proof at all. I think you're full of crap. Even if you do come up with proof of evidence, good chance that proof is going to be fake. And I don't believe a word you said. Personally, I don't believe a word that you said. I mean, you called out Pars. Granted, I'm no longer talking to Pars. Hope he's, doing well with his life and stuff like that. But for you to call him a pedo and all that, and saying he's being sued, I don't believe it. I don't believe a word you just said about him. I also don't believe a word you said about Dragon Patriot, talking shit about Dragon Patriot. And I also don't believe a word that you said about Black Sam Magician D King, which is why I need to make this video, because I don't believe a word you said about him. There's no proof. I've talked to Black Sam Magician D King, I talked to this dude. There's no proof that he's, what you think he is. He likes anime. I like anime too. We all like anime in a way, So, just because a person likes anime doesn't make him, that. We all like anime in a way. So, there's no proof of evidence for you to falsely accuse these people and saying they're going to get their YouTube channels taken down, blah, blah, blah. Because you're only here to troll. Like, you were literally on my live stream just talking shit. And I just didn't want to deal with it when I'm playing a video game. You dumb fuck. I don't want to deal with that type of shit, dude. Okay? So leave everyone the fuck alone. I know you're Craig Flanagan behind the scenes. I know you're either Craig Flanagan or Daniel Wolf, or possibly even both. You all could be one and the same, just like the Holy Trinity. Except you guys are the bullshit Trinity. the shitty ass Trinity. That's what you all are. So yeah, just leave them the fuck alone, dude. And just fuck off. If you got more bullshit to say.
And I'm figuring who it might be, because there is a primary suspect. I do want to give a shout out to the person who was able to figure this person's whereabouts, who he potentially might be. I'm not gonna be able to address the information, but I'm starting to speculate who it actually might be.
Here he is, this piece of shit.
And I can't help but think it's that racist scumbag that I exposed years ago, who used to be my coworker. And it would not surprise me, because he was dumb enough to let it be known on Facebook. of who he is and giving out his personal information on the internet. He was stupid enough. Just like I said on that Facebook video, the moment you put your information out there, you're letting be known who you are by the people.
His friend is just as much of a prick. Wow. Clearly, he's trying to think that he's trying to convince me that he's gonna talk to him. He's gonna confront him. He's trying to reason with him, but really, he's just trying to fix the situation by having me trying to convince me that if I owe him money, that he'll try to resolve the issue, and try to convince his friend to actually strain him for me. But I highly doubt it, because he's literally been making excuses for this punk, as if I should befriend him. Like, he's really soft on this guy. He's literally just trying to minimize his actions so that I could feel bad for him. But really, there's more to it. Give me a moment. This is the very first text he sent me when I was having a conversation about it. And I literally told him, I wish I could tell you, but I literally provided evidence to him. But he's like, oh no, it's not enough proof. I can't believe that at all. And here's the final text. Another excuse to be lazy, not do the research, instead claiming we could be doing drugs or weed with the dude.
And trust me, Arnab, you karma will come at you soon. And I guarantee you are facing it right now. I have not forgiven you. You are a complete scumbag. You do not deserve any respect. And when you go down, I'm going to be laughing. I'm not going to be crying. And whoever is defending your actions, still supports you, should fall down with you. You piece of shit.
Same thing for the people at Freshman Gallery when they made false claims about me harassing one of their employees, or whether it be female co-workers. They didn't once show any shred of evidence of me doing that.
Because what I went through, I could have been harassed. I could have been bothered by a group of people. They would have accused me and questioned me and then claimed that I was that type of person, when in reality they don't know me personally. Just a bad experience that could have ended really poorly for me. That would have ended like in disaster, and would have affected my entire life. How does that make you feel now? The people who accused me, as well as the stupid bitch. Those two should definitely be in trouble, honestly, you guys. And how are you gonna call somebody for being a criminal when you have no evidence on them? Especially if it's on camera. If it's not proven, you're the one that's lying too. You clearly lied, woman. The female who lied about me, you're a liar too, and I will never forgive you. And the security guard is a scumbag for immediately taking your side and not want to hear my side of the story.
And once it's been discovered that they were lying, they were literally a no-show. They literally lost business from the mall, and they've been permanently closed because I was able to prove it based on what's being said in the DMs, as well as what they couldn't be able to use against me is false. Those are two primary examples of people that should not get any sympathy, and I'm not sorry for them. Because I can assure you guys, had I made an apology on a video to those who actually deserve it, and those who've been exposed in the past and have shown no sort of remorse or change, I would look like a sap by doing that. I would look more of an idiot and naive. So you got to be aware who you're apologizing to. Make sure you're apologizing to the right person, not to the wrong one. Because they're going to clown you, they're going to make fun of you and brag about how you basically were pressured to make an apology video, even though it's not entirely necessary considering the type of person that we're dealing with. But I always want to let it be known is that the people I do call out, it's all for it's all for a probable cause, the better cause, to make sure you guys that you don't trust them and not take their word for it and try to let them manipulate you, because that's what they're going to do, you guys. Even when all the factual evidence is right in front of them, and even though it's already been proven, whether it be on the internet or in person, don't be surprised when these people will try to play it off like as if nothing happened, as if that's not them, or make it seem like it's a misunderstanding, or that they moved on, or someone's trying to frame them, or they don't remember saying that. They're going to look for all sorts of excuses. to make them come off as if they're the real victim, because that's when, if anything, they're not real victims, they're narcissists that deserve no sort of sympathy, whether it be coming my way or anybody else. And whatever comes to them, I honestly would not feel bad. And it's all because of their own actions is why karma is gonna haunt them. Is why is why it's bottling up their mind, why they can't manage to get everybody on their side, because they're, again, you're gonna have haters, but then once it's out there, it's like, what can you say to actually defend yourself? At that point, that's when you stop talking and just admit that, like, you were in the wrong, and people can move on and they'll forget about you, and then you won't have to take the heat. There are people who should just need to, like, basically own up to the actions. That's why they get a lot of criticism, and that's why they get the backlash that's coming to them, all because they refuse to hold themselves accountable. So, like I said, what I'm doing is completely justified, and I'm 100% in the right for this, for not going back and saying how much I regret, like, downgrading these people, and how much I even, like, belittle them, because it's all deserved, you guys. Whether the fans or the relatives or the people that support them or hate me dislike it or not, whether they like it or not, it's all on them, because they brought it upon themselves and refuse to actually just admit to their own bad decisions. Because, again, depending on the situation, and it's going to be hard to explain, like, if you do something that's unforgivable, whether it be slander or if you target a minor or whatever, those are things that cannot be forgiven. And I assure you that the worst has yet to come. So there are some things that can be forgiven, and there are some things that can't. And I already mentioned the things that can never be forgiven, whether it be someone's going out there targeting innocent people, harming them for their own expense, slander or defamation, being a creep towards the most vulnerable people. Those are things I'll never even show any regards or any sort of sympathy, or even treat these people like human to begin with. Because what is sane about these people in thinking that they deserve to be treated like human? They deserve to be treated like demons. And when push comes to shove, they always feel like they have the last word. They'll either keep running their mouth, or they'll just change the subject and make it seem like as if nothing happened, as if this is just people like making false claims about them, or these are just allegations, or that people are being misled about them. When once again, once it's on the internet, once it's been confirmed, whether you confess or if it's shown on video, and you basically brag about it and have a stupid look on your face, that in itself proves that you're guilty, and you cannot deny the evidence. And you might as well just take the L and leave, or just don't even be on the internet, or better yet, just leave this earth, somewhere that not only will someone have to hear from you, they will never see from you again. That's what really pisses me off. And no, I'm not sorry.
So long, losers!
Until then, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.
But overall, I feel like I said enough, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.
って